Hello, my name's Mr. John Foden. Do you know something? Some people do slip up, do slip up, do slip up. Rhyme. Let me explain. I had an attack yesterday. Now, people try to say I'm psychiatric. Remember, people want to do a lot of things. But really, they're messing around when they're doing bad karma. Well, when I say bad karma, bad things, because that creates bad karma. But forget that. I'm going to tell you something, right? A lady doesn't know the length of the attack, right? Fact, not theory. So if I'm confused, right, think about it. I should be still in the attack. Do you remember I told you a lot of people don't like me? Watch, I'll show you something. See this piece of paper? It says, don't, I'm confused and everything, right? But if I don't know longer the attack lasts, don't know how the attack, right? But if I'm confused, I'm still in a fit, polite people. Now I want to know why on this piece of paper I've got in front of me, if I'm confused, work this one out. You always got to have an answer, like I said, to back up. How can I tell her the tablets are on? You got to answer everything, can't you? See what I mean? You're not got to be slow. You're not got to be stupid. And remember, don't even try to do, just to try and scare me. Didn't work neither. Remember, if there's a way out of a place, you can sign a piece of paper and go as you all know. This one, this chap said, there's only one way out. He says, I get in the ambulance. I didn't want to go in the ambulance, but you know something? In the end, to prove also I'm protected, I went in the ambulance, but they should be helping people, not flipping. If this flipping flu was true, they should be helping people. You think? It's trying to sort of set me up. Do you know something? I'm not saying everyone's against me. There's a lot of nice, in fact, extremely people good in hospital. There's a lot of different places you don't want to know about, but we won't go into that. For that, and you think of all the kind people do for operations, nice people, and not trainee doctors who don't make mistakes and then cost the NHS money. We're not stupid, you're not behind a door. But listen, people who want to do something, like when I was actually, before I went in the ambulance, by the way, guess what they did? They thought they'd see to see if I was paranoid. Do you know I had to go down into a lift? Into a basement area. I think it was about 2 or 3 down, right? And that's where the ambulance was. Then he said there's only one way out. So if you sign a piece of paper, polite people, you can leave. I said I'm not going in the ambulance, as you know what happened. Well, whatever. But, like I said, I am protected. The man said I'd come in with you. But there again, he could be on their side, he might not have. He might have. There again, no slander. Now, if a woman's saying you're poorly, why did she know the tablets I was on? Because I wasn't confused at all. Hold on, see this? I'll show you it again. Watch. This piece of paper, it tells you the tablets I was actually on. And it doesn't even say how long the attack lasted. But I'll tell you how long my attacks last. A couple of seconds, maybe a minute or two. Fact, not theory. Have you seen, and all my notes you'll look at? Yeah, a lot of people can do a lot of things. But remember, you've always got to have an answer. If you're confused, how can you tell a person your tablets you're on? Remember, like I said, there's very a lot of people who don't like me. Maybe people should think next time. Even taking me into a basement. The security guard said to me, he says, what do you call it? Oh, you can't get out of here. There's only one way out. Do you know what? If I was poorly, like some people are, which I'm not, of course, they would have hit him because they would have thought it was a flipping trap that, well, unfortunately for them, they're poorly, but I'm not. Anyway, they would have thought it was a trap. They've locked him in and all the rest, claustrophobic and all this. Do you know something? They're wasting their time. You've got a lot to look out for. Yeah. So you tell me, if you're confused, how can you say your tablets? And if you're confused and my tablets, my fit's only last for being at 2, how can you, polite people, tell people your tablets? I could take this to a court of law, show right now on my piece of paper, says confused. I wasn't confused at all. I just didn't want to go to an ambulance, sign myself out and bugger off. That's true, fact, not theory. And guess what? People make mistakes. I'm not even scared when they take me into a basement, 2 down, 3 down, and say this is the only way out. Just shows you done it. Then people think I'm scared. Nah, not one bit. I'm not scared. I love a lot of things. Maybe you would have been scared, but I wasn't. You think about it. I'm not slow and I'm not daft. And there again, I am protected a bit about spirit. You've seen the things what I've got. You've probably Googled the name. Do people really want to be a bad person, or people want to be a good person? Remember, bad people, you want to die of the flu. You think about it. Work it out. Don't take a genius, polite people. Especially when I'm nice. You only offer people second chances so many times. But then again, the offer's still there. And I'm even forgiving you. Well, put it this way, nothing's going to happen to me. Like I say, maybe people should be worried. Could you get out of that situation, being put into to a three downwards basement? There's you, security guard, ambulance man, ambulance woman. No, you couldn't. But then again, I did. I'm a nice, kind, considerate person, else wouldn't be doing what I'm doing. You think, people out there, would you have hit that security guard? You would have been scared stiff. I wasn't at all. That's because I'm not psychiatric, and there's proof in the pudding. Especially when someone says, you can't get out of here. I could have signed that piece of paper ages ago and just walked off. Yeah, they wouldn't want to see if I'd go in the ambulance. Do you know, it's the daft and pathetic. I only go in ambulances when I'm hurt, not when I'm not hurt. People are dying. What do you think I should do, people? Go in hospital when I need to, not waste people's time who are dying. You look after yourselves. Get back to you next time. My name's Mr. John Foden.